Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate it. Before we get started in this video, if you could go ahead and hit that like button on this video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and make sure you turn on the bell notification so you'll get notified when I upload new videos every week. So there's this person that I've known for a really long time. Actually, we've been friends since we were little kids, and I know him like so well. Like we've always been pretty much really close friends, and I've kind of hidden him from you guys for specific reasons. But today I thought I would talk about him, and that's what this video is going to be about, is just some details about him, and I want you to meet who this person is really badly, and I plan on doing that today. So growing up with him, he was always super helpful. He was really nice, and he was just really caring kid, you know, at such a young age, to be so sweet and so caring as he was, and always wanting to help out with things. But he was also really different and really unique. He was very one of a kind, that person like you would never ever meet again in your life, anybody that's like that person. That's how he was, you know. He wasn't like anybody else. And I remember when we was little, he used to always love horror movies, and me loving horror movies as well. It was super relatable. We could definitely talk about any horror movie like really out there, and we would just both know what we're talking about, and just to have that crave for the horror movies. But when we was little, afterwards, he would go outside and he would pretend like he was in the movies, and like he was one of the actors, and he was playing like he was in the movie, and it was really awesome. I remember sometimes I would do it with him, but most of the time I just sat back and watched him and just laughed at his creativity and his imagination. It was really awesome just to see him doing it and having so much fun with it. And another thing that I remember from when we were little, he had an older brother. I think time framing, maybe there's about 6 to 8 years apart. I'm kind of guessing because I know he was younger and his brother was like beginning to be a teenager and stuff. But I remember he would always try to get his older brother in trouble. He would just do little things like going in his room and finding something, or just trying to find something to tell him about. And he thought it was funny, but it was kind of like one of those memories that never fade, you know. So fast forward some years, he started hanging out with a group of friends that didn't have his best interest at heart. You know, he started drinking, he was doing some pills, and he was smoking a little bit of weed, which I don't really consider weed a drug, but being at such a young age and things, it wasn't something he should have been doing at that time frame. But he was always wearing like really baggy t-shirts and really baggy shorts, and you could tell it was just him trying to impress his friends. He was trying to be like them. He was trying to be the part of the cool kids in that group, and you know, he didn't realize what he was doing. And in that timing, he was also gaining some weight, and it wasn't like a little bit, like he was gaining quite a bit of weight. But then within a month or two, you would see that the excessive weight loss came right back off, and you could tell it was obviously not from him doing things he should have been doing. It was definitely something major and more going on. But you know, he would gain a little bit, and then he would lose a lot, like excessive amounts. So you could really tell that something negative was going on. So a year or two had passed, and our friendship had definitely already taken its toll from the separation and things that was going on. But we started to repair our friendship, and we started communicating more, and started, you know, we was talking more, and you could tell he was growing up a little bit and realizing that the things he was doing was really causing himself some harm on his friends, his family, his life, himself. It was just causing a lot of really negative impacts on him. As we started trying to repair our friendship, it also led him to realize some more things about himself. And in that time, you know, we started communicating and we started processing things together, and he began talking to me about how he wanted to be like me. And we found out a lot more about each other than we've ever known before, you know. And it was like as if we were the same person. You know, we had so much in common and so much relatable that, you know, it was really, really, it was just, it was insane. And it was at that time that he started realizing that he needed to break free, and he needed to be himself, and he needed to be true. Just true. And it was at that moment that Jonathan looked at me and said that it was time for you to take over. And Jessie was born. And I've never really discussed Jonathan like that. Not because I'm ashamed of who Jonathan was. It was just somebody that I had never really mentioned before, like a lot, and talked about and discussed and had full conversations on. So I thought it was a really good time to discuss who I was pre-transition and give you a little bit of insight on who I was as a younger child, growing up a little bit, and just a couple of the stages that I went through, and some of the things that I was doing and did as a child, and things of that nature. Because Jessie really didn't have a name back then, but she was always there. And if you guys have any more questions or anything that you would like to know about Jonathan and who I was pre-transition, you are more than welcome to leave it in the comment section down below, as well as talking to me via social media. Make sure to follow me on my other social medias like Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram. And then also, if you did like this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And as well, like I said, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you will get notified when I upload a new video every week. I love you guys so much. That was all that I have for this video. I will see you on the next one. Hope you have a great day or night wherever you're at. Bye, guys.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA.